9 out of 10 of you have made this mistake before, and I'm hoping that after this video you're going to learn to stop doing it before clicking submit on your applications. Whether it's your cover letter or your CV, see if you can spot what all these hiring managers are saying you should stop doing in your applications. First of all, we have a publisher in the publishing industry, and he says avoid saying you like books. It's obvious and it doesn't make you suitable to the job. Next up, we have a sales manager in the publishing industry and saying that obviously being passionate about books is key, but if you really want to work in publishing, don't let this be your whole cover letter. Make sure you're really tailoring your letter to the role itself and the skills and experience the hiring manager is after. I spoke to a production manager who's another hiring manager that's going to be looking at your applications, and they were saying please don't say that you love to read or that you were that child sitting in the corner reading a book. They go on to say that you can pretty much guarantee that working in publishing, we're all bookworms, so this isn't going to make you stand out. They were basically saying that they just want to find out why you're different from the rest. The next person I spoke to was an editorial director, and while they were saying it's important to pick out some books and mention that in your cover letter, don't make that the entire pitch. The next person was also an editorial director, and they're saying again, stop saying that you love reading. It's better to show a bit of an interest and the understanding of publishing as a whole and as the business and the skills that you have for that role. Stop saying that you love reading. Now, a bit more practical advice, I think this one's really good. Another editorial director, they're saying that again, I love books is overused, so instead of saying that, say why they're important to you. What does a particular book mean to you? Has it educated you, informed you, inspired you? You mention a particular book or experience that made them think, you know, publishing is the right route. And more of a production side, do you like the idea of helping to make it? Do you like the cover finishes and stuff like that? Stop saying that you like reading and think more about the business side of it. So that is literal proof from hiring managers in the publishing industry that you've got to stop saying that you love reading, because number one, it's obvious. We work in the publishing industry. You've got to love books to work in the industry, and it's not going to make you stand out. So you've got to realise what it is that's going to make you different. So even if you want to come across that you like reading, is it because you like the cover finishes? Is it because you like the language that's used? Go into more depth and be more specific. And if you're applying to obviously a particular imprint or publisher, pick out some of their books in particular and say why you liked them. Don't just look at the books on their homepage, think of books that you actually really enjoyed. And things like your cover letter and CV, you don't want to be padding that out with like useless words, so make sure you're using every single word that's going to help you get that interview. Saying I love books, I love reading is not going to do that. It's brutal, it's hard, but it's the truth. I'm pretty sure hiring managers are fed up of seeing it on every single cover letter and CV, so make sure you stop doing it in your applications. Maybe you didn't think it was a particularly big deal. Have you done this before? Let me know down in the comment section below, and good luck with your applications.